Hey guys.
Hi.
You see that earring?
I just put it in.
Moments before we turned on the stream, Amelia's like,
Lost a door in myself.
okay, we're ready. So now you know what happens right before we start streaming. We get our earrings perfect. What's up, everybody?
We do. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Yeah, last week was Stanley Parable, and here we are with Edith Finch. What remains of. Thank you, guys. I want to start off the stream.
Wait, did you just say hashtag what remains of?
Yeah.
Edith Finch, hashtag what remains of.
I don't know.
It's cute, I like it.
I'm excited. You guys, you have recommended some awesome games for us, and today we're playing What Remains of Edith Finch. And your next most requested game is going to be our January Saturday game at the same time, noon Pacific Standard Time on twitch.tv/DechartGames. Boom. The Wolf Among Us. We are super hyped about it. So thank you guys all for being here. And Cami GLMAO, thank you for the gift subs. Welcome aboard, everybody. We are very grateful for you all recommending games for us. You can use !games in the chat and tell us what games you'd like to see us play on this channel. And Edith Finch is today, and Wolf Among Us is coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
We have also a couple little mini announcements before we jump into this game that we know basically nothing about.
No, except that there is some kind of house. We are probably going to be looking for clues about what remains of Edith Finch in said house. Also, people have told us that we might cry, so know that.
So there's that. You can help us decide what the community has done, yes or no. There it is.
Have you played What Remains of Edith Finch, or no? Are you a noob like us?
If you are new like us, let us know. We have never ever played this game. 1 for yes and 2 for no, but this one was a big recommended game. We appreciate you guys recommending games.
Yes.
Schroner, thank you for the 5 gift sub group hugs. We appreciate you very much. We have a Theo cam. In position. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to place it. You stay where you are and tell them how this works.
So,
my lovely lady.
This is our Connor Army pin, which we give out as prizes on our streams. It is a limited edition Connor Army pin, and we will send it anywhere in the world. It's our way of saying thank you for joining us. So there are 2 different ways that you can win this. One is just by being here and being awesome, and we're going to pull a winner off of Twitter as well. So you can retweet any of our pinned tweets or top tweets about Edith Finch, and we're going to be pulling another winner from our Twitter friends. Yes.
Not as easy as it seems, is it, my wife? Oh dear, here's Theo. There he is, buried in stuff. Look at this little happy guys.
Little Duke.
Thank you guys for all the gift subs. Schroner, this glorious moment of Theo is for you. And Nina, thanks for being here for 4 months. Oh snap, it's Boo Boo is back for 9 months, which means oh snap, you got a Twitch, baby.
Oh snap.
Raise it up right, teach it to vote. Tech Mess, thank you for the big cheers. We appreciate you guys all being here. Who's here for the first time? Would you shout yourself out if you're here for the first time? We would love to know if we've got some real noobs in the crew with us. How it is. We're glad to have you here. And Gabe Goya, thanks for being here for a whole year, kind of like the opposite side of the spectrum. Thank you to all of our friends who've been here for over a year and plus. I know there's some of you who've been here for 20 months. Oh, amazing.
I saw a noob.
You did. Hey, what's up, Mara? How you doing? And Young Kofu is here for the first time, as well as Bab or Babos. Thank you for being here, you guys. We appreciate you joining us. Cyborg's Girl is here for the first time. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys all for being here with us. You like Theo? He's investigating this camera because last time it gave him treats, and he's like, what's going on with this, dudes? We love you, Theo.
Yeah, we do.
Little bit of things before we jump into this game. Leticlo is here for 18 months. Can we get some Mod and Lieutenant Love? Let's see that, Mod and Lieutenant Love. We appreciate you all here. Oh, Theo, big hop, my Duke. So it looks like 70% of you, like us, have never played this game before. So thank you to the 30% of you who did recommend this game. We are grateful for your recommendations. And if you can do us a favor and help us avoid any spoilers. Backseat Gaming and spoilers. If we get totally pinned and we get confused on what's going on, we will call out for help. But in the meantime, let us flop around like fish
Fish.
that you will not
Yeah.
save. Cammy, thank you again for the gift subs to Maddie Mack and Abaid Mabby. And I don't know if Amelia mentioned this or not during the prize segment, but all of our gift sub givers are entered into a third, smaller giveaway. So if you give one or many on the channel, you're entered into a drawing that we'll do at the end of the stream. So thank you guys for being here. Did you do that one or?
I did not.
Typical. Nyrene3 is back for 18 months, looking good with that lovely red CyberLife heart Dechart thing next to them. And Light of
the
Lucy.
Oh, what?
Ooh, thank you for the gift sub group
Thank
hug.
you.
Welcome aboard, everybody. Appreciate
of
that.
the Lucy.
That enters you into our third giving away, drawing away. Theo has just decided to switch seats so that I can't easily.
He's like, oh, you want to see me? What about if I go over here?
Yeah, I
what
can.
about if I go
I can
here?
make this change. Rebel Sunshine, thank you for being here for 9 months. Twitch baby for you as well. And Wing is here for 7. Fantastic.
Wow.
Appreciate you guys very much. Amelia, tell them about our upcoming schedule.
So our
Is that
schedule,
just the
tomorrow on Sundays we're playing Detroit Become Human on PC. It's just been re-released on PC and we're playing it. So same time as today. And then on this Tuesday we're doing a special New Year's Eve stream where we're going to be sharing all of your Dechart December artwork that you've been creating. So did you...
You're doing great, babe. You're doing great.
And we're going to be doing some Crash Team Racing and just chilling. So if you want to come kick it with us on New Year's Eve, we're going to be starting that at 10 a.m., which is...
10 a.m. Don't worry about it. There's Theo Cam.
Oh.
Oh, look at that guy moving around to make it difficult for us. Phantasma, thanks for being here for a whole year. And Carol, thank you. So we are going to jump into this game right about now. Mm-hmm. The Funk Show Brother. Check it out now.
Is that the... I never actually knew the lyric to that song. The Funk's Your Brother?
I don't know. Doesn't really matter right now. We're making it supposed to be like a little casual aside. Laura is strange. Thank you for the little boops on Theo emotes. That's pretty cute. You guys can adjust your channel points to reflect your deep desires for emote altering.
Right.
Look at this. All right, we're going to jump into this game now. Here we are. All right, I guess I just push a button. Oh. Oh.
Oh, we're on a boat.
We're on a boat.
A ferry, looks like. A ferry heading out to an island to see what remains.
Of Edith Finch.
I think so.
Man, that's kind of a macabre day.
Yeah, it looks pretty dreary.
Wilty Zoom, thank you for the gift sub. And Ella, thanks for being here for 10 months. Well, let's check out our journal if we can.
Oh.
All right.
Patagé 36 at Coral.
Oh.
Coral Gecko Art.
Oldest trick in the book. Change the old name on me, eh? Coral Gecko Art. Very cool. Thank you for the gift subs. I'm going to try to put a Theo in there. We'll see what happens.
So these are the Finches. It began in 1880 with Odin and Edie in 1917. So the two of them must have gotten together to create Baby Walter, Sam, Calvin, Barbara, and Molly.
Word?
And then Kay kind of came off to the side, and Sven also was off to the side, and then there was Gregory, Gus, and Dawn, and then Sanjay off to the side, and then from there, Louis, Milton, and Edith. So we're the only ones that are still alive.
Oh.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Gonna start at the beginning with the house.
That's a house. Good thing someone told you how to press our key.
Yeah, I must have missed that in the loading screen or something. Whoa.
Mossy trees, ominous looking sky.
So we just crossed this gate.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
We just hopped that fence, no problem. Oh, Wing!
Wingver, thank you for the gift sub group hug.
Thank you, Wing. Yeah, we're using this A40 controller. C40 controller. Some sort of controller.
Yeah,
I
A40
lived
isn't in
here
the
until I was
headphones.
11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Interesting.
That looks like a kind of dangerous
It
house.
totally looks dangerous. But look at that flower.
No, I will not.
It's so pretty.
Inside the
Ooh.
mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Like her sweater. Very cool.
7 years ago? I mean, are we just going to leave those in there, I guess?
I
Abby
hadn't been
Fallon.
back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Yeah, I told you, Lewis.
Lewis is long gone.
Yeah, 2010. Ooh, I like how the letters got scattered like that. Sound of the water, very relaxing.
It's cool. I'm digging this already.
I feel like we're up someplace upstate, like Washington or Oregon. Maybe even Idaho.
What?
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
This is not Idaho, my love.
Maybe
I
she
mean, I've
thought
never
I'd
been to
know.
Idaho.
So stop calling places Idaho.
She thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The mystery has brought us back. Okay, I gotta make an adjustment to the audio. Every damn game is different, so I have to start the stream doing the same things. Alright.
Zionic, welcome back for 18 months. And Lilix, welcome back for 10.
The Finches? That's us.
Told you.
Going uphill here.
Beautiful flowers.
Thank you guys. I'm sure that the narration is very important and we are in fact paying attention
No
to
one
it.
had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hoof prints.
This place is kind of creepy though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little creeped. A deer!
Oh, don't leave us. Dear,
You have to sing and then it'll come back.
please come back, dear.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the
Bless
house
you.
knew the answers to.
But now I had questions about my family, Amelia.
And only the house knew the answers.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
What? This house is... I mean, I really like what's going on here, but it looks like they just kept adding a room and a room and a room and a room and a room.
Thank you, everyone. I love these flowers. They look like foxgloves.
As a child, The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I'll put it into words. It's wobbly.
Yeah, it looks super wobbly and a little unstable. Very colorful, though. I do like the colors.
It was probably a lot more colorful, too, years ago.
Yeah, years
when
ago, 7
people
years
were
ago.
taking care of it.
So she... Oh. Missing. Someone's missing. Finch.
Anton Finch?
Oh!
I can't pick that up, though.
Okay, I'm sure we'll see it later. Oh, a lot of missing papers.
Dancing Katie, welcome back for a whole year.
And Daisy P. Wright's back for 11 months.
Thank you, guys.
And Peach, thank you for the gift sub.
The house does look like it's gonna fall.
It does.
Maybe we shouldn't go up that side. Let's go up this side.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Is it haunted?
Alright, so maybe his name is Milton. It's hard to read. Somebody, Finch, is in trouble.
I think it's haunted.
Spots are pretty clean.
I think also if you lived in a house and you were told specifically you were not allowed in certain rooms, your imagination would just start to go wild.
We should go in there?
Yeah.
We got a key.
Yeah, let's do it.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Damn. Stick my hand in there.
And punch through the glass.
Punch through the glass. Interesting choice. You guys will just bust in through the window? No. It's our house now. We have to take care of it. Try the garage.
I feel like the garage has the key.
Garages usually don't have keys, my love.
I know.
Here is the key to the house you inherited. Maybe it will open only the side door. Unlikely.
Crawling
You're
through
in.
the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Now that is a weak security system.
Truth.
Not very wide to fit in there so easily.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Cosmic cuisine. I like that stuck out to both of us. Raw fowl.
Pleasures of Japanese cooking. They have a lot of potting mix. They had big plans for gardening here. No, we're just getting started. If you're just joining in, welcome.
Yeah.
We're a few minutes into the game. We've just made it to this house, which we have learned we've inherited. And other than that, I think we're kind of like without most of our family at this point.
Yeah.
Go on fishing.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Whoa.
It's a lot of books.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
So why is it?
Chinese food?
Yeah, what's going on?
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
They definitely like books. They definitely
Like Chinese
they stop.
food.
But why they just stop in the middle of something here? It just this is like
We'll figure out what happened. They had to leave. The
Or
power
only
was
one
turned off.
restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
There's canned food everywhere. Oh my gosh, look at all this. More fish. This guy saved the fish. Ooh.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Yeah, they just up and outed.
Yeah.
This is Eddie's
Eddie.
chair. Is Eddie short for Edith? No. Maybe not.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Great grandma.
Yeah, Edie did not want to leave her house. That's fair enough. I don't think I'd want to leave my house either.
No. Nice view.
Right out to the water. Sentient Roomba, welcome back 18 months.
And Shortlings, thanks for using your Prime. Welcome to the crew.
I like this room.
Me too.
This is my favorite room so far.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
It's pretty full for sure. Tons of books. Cat bed, covered in cat fluff.
Knitting. Do we have anyone who knits? I have been known to knit.
If it is cold enough outside, Amelia will knit.
I will.
Oh, what's in this box? Not an option, but it's for Dawn. Dawn Finch in the living room. I like this
Nice,
table. This table
yeah.
reminds me of a table my grandma has at her house. Burled wood. Very cool.
Ooh, what's that?
What's what?
There's a little thing you can interact with right there. Can you zoom out a little bit more?
Okay. Is this somehow connected to Life is Strange 2? Is she force pushing us?
Oh,
What's going on? And here,
ghosts.
ghosts. You guys said this wasn't a scary game, and here I am, terrified of this ghost and this witch and this little pumpkin boy.
Don Pikachu!
Don Pikachu. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present my childhood friend, Don Pikachu. What's up, old buddy? Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome.
Thanks for using your Prime for 7 months. We're exploring what remains of Edith Finch. And Daria, thank you for the Russian donation, saying
Thank
good
you,
game.
Daria.
Some two little birds. Thank you guys all for... Ooh.
No.
What is this?
No. That centipede thing, not for me.
What do you guys think?
Not for me.
Does anybody have a collection of butterflies or anything like this? Oh, look at this beetle, a scarab.
No.
If you follow this guy, he'll take you to the
Big
temple
nope.
with the Aladdin lamp.
Barbara. Oh, it's gonna pop out. Don't be afraid.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Building a music box is a tricky thing. I saw that Ostad Nima built a music box. Ooh.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, but we could bust through this glass, no problem. Get to the basement. I want to know. I want to know what's in the basement.
No. A scared serpent. Thanks for the donation and a welcome.
Yo, and Schroner again for the gift subs. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, Schroner.
Welcome aboard, everybody. If you're new, check out the starter kit. It's the green button down below. It'll show you the way around.
Oh, here's the front door. So packing. Wow, look at all those books. What is this padlock?
This.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened on that
What happened on the last night? We got to know. It looks like everybody was... I think that great-grandma died, and then everybody's here divvying up their inheritance.
And there was a big fight?
Something.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton.
Milton, not Anton. That's why we couldn't find him, because we were calling the wrong name.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but look at that weird door. What happened to that? Not that door. That's a nice door. That weird door.
Okay. That's terrifying. We're leaving. We're leaving.
No, wait,
nope,
wait.
We're
We have to
leaving. We're leaving
investigate
this house
that
entirely.
creepy door.
Look at it.
Go towards it.
It's insulated, foamed up. It's got a cross beam. What is that? This is a room we're not supposed to go in.
Can we touch it?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Buried in the library? She was speaking hyperbolically, I'm sure.
Maybe not.
Alexander, thank you for the determination cheers. I don't see anybody buried in there.
Well, you wouldn't see them buried in there.
I'm out of here. That's too spooky for me.
That's
A creepy
super
room all
spooky.
locked up like that. Let's see. I think somebody was like, I get to keep Grandma's favorite lamp. Here's her. Can we sit in there?
There's a lot of books. Let's go up the stairs.
You want to go up the stairs or finish it downstairs?
Oh, I didn't realize there was more up downstairs. Go check it out.
Let's check it out. Let's scope it out. I mean, maybe not. Maybe this is the end of it, but. Back to the kitchen.
With the tuna, with the salmon, and a cat named Molly.
I just want to be real thorough, you know. I don't want to leave any stone unturned.
This is the dining room where everything was left, and I'm surprised that there are not more maggots.
I need more clues. The maggots they were gone 6 years ago. The maggots came, they had everything there was to eat,
And they left.
and
This
then
is
this
a
is a
lot of
beautiful
books.
view.
The amount of books here makes me a little uneasy, though.
I want to go out there to that kind of like lookout cliff.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Sank? You don't want your house to sink. She likes these flower print chairs.
Mm-hmm.
See this chair?
Yeah.
She's got one that matches it all the way up there.
Oh, very intuitive.
Oh, let's go upstairs, like you say.
Okay.
Does anybody's house look like this, filled with books on every corner? There's books in every room.
It's a little overwhelming, to be honest.
Every single corner has books in it.
Too many books.
Can a house sink? I guess it can, man. I
Yeah,
think-
if you build it too close to the water and it doesn't have a steady foundation, for
or
sure.
a swamp.
After Milton
Swamp?
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Why?
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay. Should we follow the words?
Yeah, I'm just, scoping it. I mean, this seems like an aquarium.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
What? A whale shark? This is so cool.
This is a nice room.
I've never seen a mural like this before. What is it?
A train.
A train? An underwater train? Number
Louis told me
249.
there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What? Wait, that's crazy.
Pull it!
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh my gosh. What? That's really cool. to
That's
me.
really cool.
Oh, this satisfies every part of me that ever wanted a secret passageway. Okay, so it's like a window turned into a
Closet.
cupboard room.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Milton.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
So this is like his little playroom
Maybe.
with a stained glass window.
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
All right.
That is a bedroom.
I, for one, would love a house with a secret passageway.
Me too.
Is there
I
anybody
grew up
here?
looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Molly's room to the people, but does anybody here have a secret passageway in their house?
Molly's
Wouldn't tell
gerbil
us,
had a tiny
probably.
bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's elaborate.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
So she'd never been inside because her mom sealed up the doors.
Whoa. Seems like a lot of you either would like to have a secret passageway and don't, or you do, but you're saying you don't. Starfish?
Interesting.
What a view.
Chloe RK800, welcome back for 2 months. And Melly, thanks for using your Prime.
Yo, thank you, Melly. Here we are in Molly's spot. Let's check this out. Holly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Don't eat your gerbil.
I'm gonna eat the gerbil.
Don't eat your gerbil.
Gerbil food? No, that's not for us. I mean,
The
maybe I'll eat
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
What's going on over here?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, gone.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
We're locked in our room.
Yeah.
Time to riot. Go back out the secret passageway. Secret bathroom.
I kept eating and eating.
That's very
Eating
nice.
and eating. Sorry, I'm doing this, Molly. I didn't know you were gonna eat the toothpaste.
Don't eat toothpaste.
Should we eat this?
Don't eat those.
I
I'll
ate
eat
a
it.
lot of things that night.
No, now she's gonna die. I guess she already died. So,
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
So I ate the bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
How do we turn into a cat from eating toothpaste?
in her mind.
This is dangerous. We should get out of here. Can I jump? Can cats?
Cats can jump.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I want to get to that bird.
Can you jump to that yellow? Looks like it's Christmas time.
Happy holidays, everybody. There's the bird.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Well, they didn't know that we were a cat right now. Alright, we're out of gutter. Where'd the bird go? Should we go back in our room? What do we do?
Go back to our room.
Gotta get this bird. Come back here, bird.
I jumped and I almost got her.
This house has so many places.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Ruse Panda, thank you for the big cheers.
Thank you, Ruse. And Louise, welcome back for 6 months. Same with Bionic Fox, back for 10.
Seems really dangerous, little cat.
Super dangerous.
Can't see where the bird went.
Is it kind of up a little bit?
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Owl?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What?
Interesting. I guess this is what happens when you eat toothpaste and all the
Rabbits.
together. Over there! Snatch it!
You, of all people, would eat
Well,
this
if
rabbit?
you're an owl, that's your thing.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Something bigger?
A mama rabbit.
Mama rabbit?
Oh no!
Can eat.
But it's a mama rabbit.
Oh.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh. Shark, this is not the right place for you.
Yeah, we don't want to be here, man.
Yeah.
We're a shark. We need to keep going down this hill.
Oh, ow.
This thing is durable. Oh, ow. Oh, ooh. into the water,
I
please.
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
What is
Now,
happening?
I was
don't.
hungrier
This is
than
a
ever.
dream. That's a seal.
Somebody ate that seal.
That's what sharks do.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Where you at, seal? There you are.
Seal is evading you. God.
Here it goes, guys. Sorry for everyone who loves seals. Alright, never mind. Seal will live another day. Apparently.
There are better hours.
This is trippy. What happens when you eat toothpaste, I guess.
There it is.
Feast, man. Eat that. Eat that seal. It's harder to be a shark than I thought. I thought the sharks were just out there just eating every seal they saw. But no.
We gotta hunt it. It's be hard to be a shark.
There you are. This is the final chance to eat you. It's really strange how this seal. Just fulfill your destiny, seal! God damn.
Jays, Nizuna, thank you for cheering with Carol Foo.
I want to eat that seal!
Where did it go?
I'll keep disappearing into the brine. He'll be back.
Kira Tessa, thanks for using your prime, and Scree, thanks for cheering with wounds.
Scree's pretty stoked about this shark right now, I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, beat the game. I can't see any seal. There he
Oh,
is.
there he is.
Gotta intercept him.
You can just keep going at this at the peak speed.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Gonna eat more?
Oh
There
yeah.
it is. Happy Saturday, everybody.
I grabbed on tight. And when I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Where are we now?
Seattle, Washington. Okay. Ooh. Some kind of octopus.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled
Monster?
people everywhere. job, but also I didn't.
Not what I expected the game to be like.
Belly with a rush.
This is definitely not what I expected this game to be at all. L'Oreal, welcome back for 2 months.
Food, followed by toothpaste, followed by Christmas decorations.
We got one guy who's driving the ship.
Tired of eating people, man. I don't want to keep eating all these people. Full speed ahead, man. It's horrible the way it moves. Should have locked the door, man. Oh, I'm so sorry about this, sir.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the
Still
water,
hungry?
I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Oh, little girl.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Smell went into an old pipe.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, back in our room?
Gonna eat your gerbil? She's totally gonna eat the gerbil.
This is creepy, guys.
Super creepy. Isn't that bassinet?
Gonna eat a baby?
I don't know. I think we have to do its bidding in order to move on. Can you see anything?
No, we're gonna need to close the windows. Wait, just wait a second. We'll do another break.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
That's a creepy thing to find. Very creepy. Very creepy indeed.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay, so I think we're gonna discover everyone's stories.
That was weird.
That was so weird.
That was like a fever dream.
That was creepy.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think that seems like a good place for a hydration break. Or if anybody wants to turn into a different animal and eat the kind of animal that animal prefers to munch upon.
Yeah, okay.
Now would be a good time to do so.
If you would turn into any kind of animal, what would it be?
Discuss. That being said, I need to close this window because the glare is really intense, and we're going to take a little hydration break. We'll pull a winner for our Connor Army pin when we come back.
A lion, a cat, a fox, a wolf, a rabbit, a fox, a
Unicorn?
unicorn,
What do unicorns eat?
a raccoon, a horse. Yeah, a horse sounds like a good idea.
A lot of votes for the cat.
Uh-huh. A cat, a
Or a
fox,
fox.
a tiger.
Yeah. Well, these are all good. What is that? A Paracephalosaurus? That's got to be a kind of dinosaur. Some sort of dinosaur.
An eagle. Yeah.
Cool. You want it to
Maybe-
be the cat or probably a bird or a hamster?
I might be a bee,
You might be a bee.
because then I'd be hunting flowers.
Yeah, you'd also like live for like a week.
But I wouldn't know that. It would be a long journey as a bee.
All right. A bee would be cute.
Unicorns eat rainbows? Okay.
What kind of game is this? I don't know what kind of game this is.
Creepy.
I mean, it's a short game that we're playing. A friendly reminder, and I'll keep it friendly the first time, that we have a live stream spoilers discussion tab up on our Discord. So if you guys have played this game before and you want to talk about it with the knowing wink and the insight that you have for having played this game previously or seen it played, please join the live stream spoilers discussion tab. That's where everybody is chatting it all up because our poor mods are going to do their best to defend us against you ruining the game for us intentionally
yes,
or
please,
not.
no spoilers. So if you want to spoil, go to our Discord where we have a live stream spoilers Discord room.
Yep, and the name of the game is What Remains of Edith Finch, and that information is always readily available just below this here video.
Yep.
So, Prototype, thanks for being here for 6 months. We appreciate you guys all being here. Rorschach1999, thank you for being here and subscribing. We appreciate the gift sub to Squid Kid Amidala, thank you. We are going to take a,
Hydration break.
hydration break.
Hydration.
So we'll see you guys on the other side of that. If you want to retweet to invite your friends, now's a good time to do so. And we'll pull a winner when we get back. See you very soon.
Do you want me to send you this?
Oh, hey guys.
Hey,
We're back.
we are.
How do you do?
Good.
Oh, I meant them.
Oh.
Is everybody doing all right? The game's a little weird, but I like it.
Super weird.
Ruse Panda, thank you for the big cheers again. I appreciate you guys using all those different bit GIF alerts.
Yes.
There's exclamation point bits. We'll tell you what those all are. Let's pull a winner.
Yeah.
Type something into the chat, anything at all, as long as it's friendly and positive. You are entered to win. I think that you're slightly weirded out, but you still hype. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very good.
I feel the
Very
same.
good. Welcome back. Good to see you guys all here. Thank you for the Bandavar gifts. I think you guys see what's coming. My name is my face. Thank you for the cheers. Appreciate the bits. If you guys type anything into the chat, you're entered to win this here Connor Army pin. How do you do? And we got Bezo Wow Doodoo Bops is back for 3 months, which I appreciate. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you can link it to Twitch, which gives you 5 times entry into these prize giveaways like this here pin. And now it's time to pull a winner. It goes a little something like this. Drum roll, please. Do. Word. All right, and the winner is. Ooh, I like it. I like it too.
Yes.
The winner is Dramatic Red Panda. Congratulations, DRAMATICREDPANDA. You are the winner. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us. You're going to get a message from our moderator in charge of prizes, the one and only colorful_mess18. We'll send you a message to find out where we can send your pin, but do not fear. If you have joined us and you'd like to win this pin, we'll pull another winner too. At the next break, if you want to retweet to invite, we have a pin tweet up on Twitter, and you can retweet any of the ones that say retweet to invite and enter to win, and that will happen.
Yes.
And T-Witched, thank you for the gift sub. Group
you.
hug. Welcome aboard Stealth Archer Elf and Nikita and Themonon and Cheeky Bam Boney and JoJo's Ghost. Thank you for being here.
Winger, thank you for the donation. A happy new year to you too. And Toasty, thank you for the donation as well.
Yes, happy almost new decade, my friends. It is almost the roaring 20s again. T-Witched, you're entered into our third giveaway, which is to say anybody who gives one or many gift subs on the channel is entered into a smaller drawing we do at the end of the stream. We have a little bit of a... You guys want to see a sort of Theo cam? Let's see what happens when we push this button. There he is. That's what Theo looks like right now. He wants to turn into a shark and eat somebody.
Yeah.
Carol Fu, thank you very much for being here and cheering as well. We appreciate you very much. Jays Nuna and Deloria, thanks for being here for 2 months. Theo, you look cute. Dresden Doll, thank you for the cheers. Kira Tessa, thanks for subscribing with your rhyme. There it is. Amidala, thanks for the gift subs to Rabbit Mama. And Luis, thank you for being here for 6 months.
Whoa.
Bionic Fox for 10. And Benja Bach is here with their prime as well. Toasty, thanks for the 29 stab wounds donation. We really appreciate you guys all hanging out with us and subscribing along. Melly has subscribed with their prime as well. And Alexander cheering with Zoe and Becca Marie. Chloe RK800 is here for 2 months. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And Hot Patootie BMs is here with a gift sub. Shortlings is subscribed with their prime. Dancing Katie. We appreciate you guys all hanging out and subscribing and cheering. We try to read as many of the messages as we can. But it is time to get back to the game.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Edwara, thanks for the bits.
Yes. So
we know about Molly and we know
Yes.
about Edith. We got a lot of people to learn about.
There's Molly right there, smiling.
I got
at
the
us.
sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Of course.
Oh, so she only made it till 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aww. Sweetheart. Alright.
All right. On to the next. Out the window?
I guess so.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Poor Molly.
So it seems like Mom was really scarred with a lot of things that happened in this house and the family.
Well, it doesn't seem like anybody lives that long.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
A lot of bird cages.
This calls to me.
Her room was like a museum.
Museum of Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Can I flip through? Maybe not.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Oh, wow.
He brought his house?
On
But
a
40-foot
boat.
waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, but that's a fool's errand to leave with the whole
Odin's
house.
daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
I mean, I think it would be really tricky to
Whatever's
try to
wrong
get
with
a
this
boat across
family,
the ocean.
it goes back a long ways.
Whoa.
All right, so that's Odin all the way to the top. Top of the family tree.
Oh, look at
Whoa,
all those
everybody's
hands.
handprints. Edith, Milton, Lewis. Can't read that little one. Walter is up there.
Great Grandma had always
Gus.
been the family's biggest fan.
Calvin and Sam must have been siblings or twins.
Twins. Barbara and Molly.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh man, so Edie painted the little painting in Molly's room.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Sven.
Wow. Killed by a dragon. I don't think I could have so many mementos.
Even in
like
her
this around.
90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Okay. Jazzy Android, I think you're going to like this room. Thanks for subscribing with your Prime.
That
The
is
only
a
trace
pink
Grandpa Sam's
bath.
first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I gotta say this. I'm gonna say it. You should not have carpet in your bathroom. This is gonna be a mucky, funky,
Moldy place.
moldy place. Lawn chair in there. This stresses me out, this room.
Go to what calls you.
A secret in this bathroom?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh my god, it's so Finch.
Dark room. Looks like this is for developing
Sven gave
photos.
Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Sam.
All right.
Fort Calvin. So Calvin passed away. There's a lot of pictures of his tombstone. Fort
Fort
Sam.
Sam. Is this the twins?
Yeah.
The command center. We gotta get in the command center. To the command center. Perfect. Oh, I cannot.
I knew
enter
Grandpa
him.
Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Wow, this is cool. Anybody got a loft in their bedroom or a tree fort?
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Aww.
Yo, this is so cool.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
I have spoken.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Let's fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Man, I don't know why that makes me so sad. That's so sad. Oh, thanks for the recommendation, guys. Oh, this is so cool. Going from so cool to so sad and back to back. At least we didn't turn into a monster.
Yeah.
All All right.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
I don't know. The just leaving stuff untouched thing is really eerie to me.
Mm-hmm.
Another secret passage, I hope. What? What kind of a place is this?
That's a strange looking pumpkin at the end of this.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbara? Barbara Finch was a child star, apparently. Now, what's going on? So somebody dies, and then they
The
just
room
like,
gets...
close off that room, and then came out of the toy chest. This is like... I don't know. I got a lot of feelings going on right now. This
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah, we can't just keep leaving food out like this for people. Oh man, it's like an art director's dream, this whole game, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's Barbara. Barbara.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
We gotta go back to that music box.
She reached for the music box. and as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Well, that's unusual. What a way to go. Look at this journal with an ear on it.
It's fucked up.
Guys, I have a sneaking suspicion these stories are going to continue to get weirder. Ruse Panda, thanks for the cheer, saying, what the heck? What do you guys think about this? Is this too spooky for you? If you need to step away, if anything is alarming or frightening or bothersome to you, certainly step away. Chrysara BH, thanks for the gift sub of Smiling Days, and Ruby Rudy, thanks for being here for 9 months, which means Twitch, baby.
Yeah.
Raise it up right, teach it to vote. JB Goat, thanks for the donation. Graffiti Turtle and Super Hoovian, whoa, 15 months, awesome. Appreciate you guys all cheering, Vorkot and Hot Patooey. All right.
Jeez. Okay,
Clomo, I am confusion, we are confusion, you are confusion, we are all confusion. I want to go find out about that key, maybe?
Okay, let's go
Should we
back.
try to-
Let's go back in here, and there was one other room that.
Back in there?
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah. Take the right.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, because it was full of ear. Let's get out of here. Okay.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Yeah, I don't want to know anything else about Barbara. Actually, that's a horrible story.
Edie's
and-
father, Odin, built the original house.
Yep. Yeah, remember him.
Yeah, we know about him.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Yuck.
Are those stairs that go up?
These are stairs that go down to the music box.
Wait,
which
go
is
back.
what we were just talking. Okay, what?
I thought. Is there another staircase that goes up?
Yeah, but aren't we? I want to look at that music box.
Okay.
I want to see if I can turn off that.
It's funny.
See if we can
All those
keep-
times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Here. Gears21, welcome back for 3 months.
So someone who knew the Finches must have written that comic, because she didn't even know that you could turn that key.
Yeah, that's creepy. Who made the comic anyway? This game is a little creepy.
Super creepy.
A bunch of cleaning supplies down in the basement.
Oh my god, and they knew what the basement looked like too.
Thank you for your kind message, Jangers. Thank you, everybody in the community. We appreciate you being here.
So maybe... Because this is pretty identical to that comic, so maybe this person who wrote the comic or who attacked Barbara was actually in the family?
Could be. But why?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
This is where Sven was wounded by his saw, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
What variety of packages were they?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Oh god. I'm afraid to open this fridge. If anybody pops out of here, I'm done with this game. What?
Turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What? A whole nother room? There's not even a fridge. Please no bodies, please no bodies, please no bodies. It is so dark.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
What?
A bunker.
Alvinos? Those are my favorite. Look at Alvin. What a schnoz on that koala.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Grape jelly? Pattern in all these stories? Yeah, everybody keeps dying. Tasty beans?
Tasty beans
I was
and
eating
pea
those
soup.
beans.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh, Walter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Oh god.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
So years later, still at noon,
Even a
he's eating
monster
this canned
on
food.
the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Millions of peaches. Peaches for me.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
No shake? What was the shake coming from?
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. while I still can.
Escape hatch. Let's get out of here. Nerdy Beauty, thanks for the cheers with Daisy. Some very unusual kind of storytelling. I do like it though. It's a cool way to tell a story. Look at this bunker. No wonder there's so many books in here. He's been in here for 30 years. 30 years?
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Train track?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
The house is
I'm
right
going to
next to this
appreciate
train
all of
track?
it, especially the
tunnel?
food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
What?
Oh man, he just wanted one different day. He stepped outside for the first time in 30 years and got obliterated by a train.
No, I don't think so.
That's what happened.
I don't think so. Why was the train going into the house?
He was running alongside the house. The basement of the house and the tunnel of the train were near each other.
That's what the shaking was?
I guess they were building a train track or building a tunnel then through there. Bruh.
Whoa.
Damn.
Okay, wait. So the shaking he was hearing every day was the train going up and
Yeah,
down?
so he was afraid of the train and then he left the house.
Oh, sweetheart.
Oh, Walter with your peaches in the can.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
What do you think, guys? Want to go on the train track?
Yeah.
All right, we'll just keep our wits about us, okay? Don't play on train tracks, everybody. It's dangerous. Friendly reminder to not go on. Yeah, the train was the reason for the shaking.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
All right, looks about the same.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
That's a big sentence. Mm-hmm. Does anybody here know whether or not they have an uncle under their house? Could happen.
Could.
Turns out there's uncles under houses these days. Maybe for 30 years.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, you needed to have a more open discussion with your family about your relates.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Yeah, everybody tonight, go ahead and ask your family if there's any uncles under your house you need to know about.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Not.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two.
All right.
I thought
No,
it
it's
was
not
time I
new.
heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh man, this is where Walter. Oh, Walter.
Interesting. KZ009, welcome and thanks for using your Prime.
Yo, thank you, KZ. I mean, this seems dangerous. Should I go closer? Yeah, what? I mean, maybe they took down the train tracks when it after the accident? I don't know. Oh, this is where I want to head over there. To this
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Yeah, the first house sank.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
All right.
And the history you're a part of.
Hold up. Are we
Hold
not
up.
even Edith Finch? Maybe we're not even Edith Finch. Maybe we're the daughter of Edith Finch. Or the child.
What remains of Edith Finch is this gigantic, crazy house. There are more mysteries yet ahead of us, but I think we should take a brief hydration break because we're there. Yes?
Oh, yes! Wait,
Let's
wait,
do
look
it.
down, look down. Pregnant? Yeah. I can't tell.
Could be.
It is sticking out a little bit.
Could be cheese. Could be Christmas cheese.
Christmas cheese.
I don't know if it's a pregnant belly or if it's a Christmas cheese, but she is talking to someone else, and it sounds like it could be their family.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So we're going to take a quick hydration break, my friends. Loyal Jinky, thanks for the cheers, and KZ009, thank you very much for being here. We'll pull another winner for our Connor Army pin when we come back from the retweets, and appreciate you back.
Hey!
Oh, the Rogue Donut is subscribed with their Prime. Welcome aboard,
What's
Rogue
that?
Donut.
A rogue donut!
Oh, I like it. It's good. We're back. We're back.
What do y'all think of this game?
Word. This
is
game is a
pretty
little
crazy.
trippy to
Yeah.
me. If you'd like exclamation point games in the chat, we'll get you the link. I saw some people asking where they could recommend games for us. So that's where you do it.
Yes. Also, if you have played this game before and you just really want to talk about what's coming up, then you can go to our Discord. We have a special spoiler room where people there have already played it.
Yep.
So, but please don't spoil it for us or anybody else because most people have not played it and we have never played it. So we don't know what's coming.
It's true. It's a lot more fun to play the game for the first time live than to pretend
Truth.
like you're playing the first time live because
Yes.
you've seen what happens in the chat. So don't be a chump. Pencil Pilots, thanks for being here and giving us those 28 bits. And Carol, thanks for the cheers. Hey, what's up? Tragic but interesting, I'm seeing. I really like the visual style
Yeah.
of the game. I think it's really cool.
The subtitles or the titles coming up and showing us where to look is also really cool.
Yes, the text up on screen. Edwara, thank you for the 5 gift subs.
Thank you.
Oh, Theo is in a strange position. Let's see if we can capture him. I'm gonna tip it down.
Oh.
Sir, you're too cute. You're too cute, sir.
He likes to sleep on his back. cute little
He's a
flute.
strange little guy, right? He did a flip. He appreciates you, Edwara. Thank you for the gift subs. And if you guys are here for the first time, check out the starter kit. It will show you around the channel and how to link up and come over and hang out on that Discord if you want to hang out in the spoiler-free room or the spoiler room.
Or a spoiler-free room.
It's not a spoiler-free room. It's
Maybe
very
we have-
decidedly.
But
Every
maybe we
room is
have-
a spoiler-free room
Except for...
except the spoiler room.
Yeah.
Triceratops, thank you for the 99 bits, saying happy holidays to us. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to jump into the game because we got some game to cover. And Camtoniac, thanks for the gift sub to Sexy Roomba.
Ooh.
Whoa, and Shazley,
Shazley.
I gotta say thank you again for the gift subs. Theo says that he loves you, appreciates you very much. Thank you all for the gift sub love.
Thank you, Shazley.
I don't want to interrupt Theo's napping too much. We have a game to play, but thank you, Shazley95, for the gift subs as well. Hear that bell? Can we go swimming? No. Thanks, Beanhead. We love you back.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, I feel pretty lost, but at least we're learning
I
something
think
as we
the
go.
people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Yeah.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
They just kept adding on and adding on and adding on. There's no way they planned to make that house like this. Oh no, the swing!
Swing.
Alright, I'm just gonna say, if my child did a double loop over and flew into this situation, a fine plummet, I would take the swing down.
Yeah. Well,
I
they
wouldn't
don't
just
seem
leave
to...
it there. It's creepy to leave this swing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? They don't seem to put anything away. They just leave it there. It doesn't seem to be the way of this Finch family.
Yeah, you're right. It's not. It's the Finches. Yep.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Good question.
Well, a family whose house was swept up on a boat. And so
It's
when
forward,
you land,
forward thinking for sure.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
But
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Lucy
Derpy and Derpy Jr.
and Daisy
and Charlie
and Coco and Tucker and Zoe
and Burpy and Chirpy and Furpy and
And
Lurpy
Lurpy?
and Zerpy and Zoe.
Zerpy. I'm naming a pet Zerpy.
Bailey,
Bailey and
Schwarzy, Shadow, Oliver.
Oliver? Alright, we gotta get out of here.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara Finch 16 years of age. Walter Finch, 53. Edith Finch, she lived a long time.
Yeah.
Sven, not so much. So Edie was the longest lived of all.
Mm-hmm.
And her symbol is this book.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool sculpture.
Yeah. Calvin.
Calvin Finch went to the moon. Molly Finch,
He's a cat.
and an owl, and a shark.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
Walter.
What? Up.
Oh. That's cool.
My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh. The original house, maybe.
It's got a flashing red light on it.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Carol, thank you for the cheers. I think about this game so far that it is a really, really cool environmental storytelling. I think it's definitely very sad with all these tragic tales, but I think it's kind of cool how they're poeticized and visualized. So there they are looking at this sinking house.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Yeah, I hear you winking,
But the older
dog.
I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
They also had a lot of pet gerbils. Here's about Sam and
Her dad had
Gregory.
been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory, Sam, and Gus.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Louis Finch.
Sanjay. Milton.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Careful up there.
Oh, what can possibly go wrong?
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Pregnant indeed. It's not a holiday food, baby.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
That's right, Mel. 'Tis not the Christmas cheese. 'Tis the baby, please.
Mm-hmm.
They were both pretty intense.
Whoa. Cameras and ammunition.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
That's true. Oh, I want it. Open it.
Creepy.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Not quite.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get
I'm
a shot of
busy.
you, Dawn, then we can take off.
I'm busy photographing our car. Its contents.
What?
There you are. Gone.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Probably.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
KZ009, thanks for the gifts up to Sorel. And Big Video Game Nerd, thanks for the gifts up to Pregnante.
Bird. Lovely bird.
Aw.
Bunch of birds. Alright, usually I like to move around when I'm taking pictures, not just stand in the same spot taking a bunch of snaps.
Can you find your dad?
What's that? What's this walking stick? His favorite bags of chips.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious.
Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
It's making me all sorts of nostalgic. Just this music and the camera thing.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Alright, man, take your time. Just been in the woods. Bruce Panda, thanks for the gift sub to Bregan and
Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
I can't move! I've photographed all the inanimate objects around here.
Maybe. Was it?
Alright. Attempt?
Could have been.
Dad!
Guys, Don.
There he is!
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination.
I don't want to shoot this animal.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Why am I photographing
Keep
this? I
yourself
just
squared
have
up,
to.
elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready. Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad! Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Whoa, wait, he was kicked off by a deer?
Yeah, but I mean, he's out there trying to shoot this deer. The deer just didn't want to go out like that.
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa. Poetic justice, says Black Cat. Yo.
Ooh.
D Danielle 03, thanks for being here with your Prime. And Clomo, thanks for the gift sub to Cheese.
Cheese is good.
Septic Ange, thanks for cheering. Appreciate you very much.
Yeah.
So Sam got just bucked.
Off.
Bucked off the edge by a buck. Karma, that's right. So was Sam his Edith's
Sam
grandpa?
was her, yeah, grandpa.
Yeah, I think
So
you're
that
right.
means that mom, that's her mom, Dawn. Oh. Yo.
Yo.
So that was probably, oh, Sam.
Yeah, what a way to go. Oh, Antlers, airline ticket. very deep story world. Very interesting.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, I mean... Septicans, thanks for those meaning of life bits. Nothing like a gif of Troy Baker and Arcad Digby to really lighten your day. Oh, another tunnel. Into the side of the rafters of the house. By the heating and cooling ducts. Meal ready?
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Is this
Gregory?
our brother's room? No.
Gregory! Oh, don't even tell me about Gregory.
Cheese? Divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Yeah, something funny? Give us something funny.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Oh no.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
I got a bad feeling about this.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw, it sure made him happy.
Shout out to Nutcracker.
I
Snowflakes.
know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. I could feel her slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no. I don't want to do it.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Thanks for recommending all these happy games for us to play, guys.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. If you want me, I'll be happy to. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Yo, no.
The controller just made a ribbit sound. Just to add insult to injury.
Little baby.
Oh man, he made it a whole year.
Triceratops, thanks for the gift sub to the rubber ducky.
Y'all out there making my wife sad. Don't worry, we'll cheer up tomorrow with Detroit Become Human.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
So this game reminds me of a series of poems, and if you guys are interested because you've recommended this game, perhaps you might like the Spoon River Anthology, which is a collection of poems about people in a graveyard, in fact, and telling their
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Don't bottle up the storm inside your heart. Put your house by a cliff. That's pretty good recommendation there.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now
remembered.
pronounce you husband and wife.
Triceratops, thanks for the hugs for everyone. XOXO, thanks for the gift sub to Silence.
Okay, Dad got remarried. Didn't like that.
I wish that's how it works with kites. If you bumped into a tree, it would just kind of bounce off instead of getting tangled up there for the rest of the day. Let's go fly a kite. So is this their new wedding? Doesn't look like a very happy wedding. Alright. Advance me to the next moment.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Passage 36. Thanks for the gift subs. Yeah, everybody went inside the tent because it was a rainy day. Oh, but we're flying a kite during a thunderstorm. Anybody got those Ben Franklin vibes?
Down with the children.
Let's discover electricity.
Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Chairs.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
Gus, write
She
it
never
down,
told
write down
me,
Gus.
but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Gus is a cat at the theater door. His name, as I ought to have told you before,
There's this kite.
is really asparagus. That's such a fuss to pronounce that we usually call him just Gus.
Rockwell up? Sweet.
Yes.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Ooh, cool space.
Cool space. Time to learn of another demise.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh,
Oh, please tell me Sanjay's okay.
we saw Sanjay's tombstone.
Yeah, Sanjay's not okay.
Mhm.
Well, maybe they were just being prepared.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Encrypted, thanks for the gift sub. And Sad Girl, thanks for being here. Pick the right
When my dad
stream to
died,
join.
I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Whoa. Everybody has a garden.
And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Schoolhouse. These tree houses are so cool, though.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
I can't imagine what my life would be like if I had a tree fort like this.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
I want in there.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Wow.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Has anybody ever made a flip book before? That would take so long to draw that drawing over and over and over again with little changes. Wow. I like your art, Milton. This is a cool castle. I don't know, guys. I think Milton wins for coolest room for me. I like this a lot.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Your mom sealed the doors, but the house is full of secret passageways and open windows, so...
Whatever
Sorry,
Milton had
Mom.
found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Yeah, can you imagine just having a whole space like that for your art? Like a studio? That'd be so cool. Oh, cannot get past that. Thank you, MJs. Appreciate you, mods. Thanks for your help. JZ Tube, thanks for being here.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Lewis has got a ship up in this tree. Now, this is the crazy part of the house.
After
up
he
here.
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Whoa, dude.
Psychedelic.
Psychedelic. He lived to be 22.
How did Jay thank you for the gift subs? To Golden Spider and Vino.
Venometer.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Josie Wozy, welcome back 18 months. Thank you for hanging out with us. We've made it into this psychedelic little room. High school diploma. I don't know. Lewis has got a pretty cool... I don't know. Maybe I want the boat instead.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Amethyst Chicken, welcome back. love your guys' usernames.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Some origami birds. Deviant located.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Edith.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories! I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
The night we were born?
That night, the tide went way, way out.
The old house.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
I don't want to know.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
It's a pretty awful way to end a relationship. Ooh.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
forever. Thank you for the big cheers. Thank you guys all for being here. Oh, man.
Wow.
Man, these pictures got me feeling all kinds of nostalgic for people I don't even know. It's crazy.
Wow.
Look at all the people that worked on this game.
What
The
a-
environment artists.
I know. This was such a beautifully done game. The animation, the way that it leads you from one story to another, the
Yeah,
house
the story
itself.
unfolds.
Yeah. Wow. What an incredible story. Thank you for recommending this. Oof.
Oof, indeed.
Oh, man.
Wow.
So it seems we missed one of the characters' rooms. Lewis?
Yes, apparently we missed Lewis in that big winding house. I'm not surprised we missed something.
No.
But that gives you all a reason to play the game for your own
Yes.
self. Oh man, the Peaches story, that was so sad.
Yeah, that was really crazy. Walter. Wow. Wow. So what do y'all think?
I mean,
How do you feel? That was beautiful.
I think it was beautiful. I think it was a very interesting way to unfold a story.
Yeah.
Oh, Neil Druckmann was a
Oh,
playtester.
hey.
What do you think about that? Cool.
Do you want to go and see Lewis's story? I think we can.
We might be able
We
to
can
do
do
that.
it
I'm not going to
without-
commit to anything just yet. Let's get to the end of this credit roll. Shrimp Dip, thanks for being here and subscribing. Roman and Carol and everybody who's cheering him forever, thank you for that big cheers. The Edith Finch team, 5 years to make a game like this. Wow. The end. And Roman, thanks for the gift sub. Alright, here we go. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay. So let's see if we can investigate just Lewis. Alright, by popular request, we're going to explore Lewis.
It's cool that you can go and just play individual.
Yeah, and then we'll pull the winners at the end of the stream right before we raid. Yeah, I remember we were here, but I guess we just didn't learn his tale.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Maybe
That part of
exactly
him lived
right there.
on.
That part of him lived on. Somebody in San Diego!
Somebody, thank you.
Thank you for your big donation, saying, I'm so thrilled you got to experience the story of the Finch family. It's sad to relive the curse that every family member endured, but if a dying mother's wish instills hope to fight the curse to a mourning child, it inspires a life worth living. Hashtag we are alive.
We are alive.
Thank you very much, somebody in San Diego. We appreciate all your support here on this channel.
Oof.
And Taylor, thank you for the cheers. This looks like
a Game Boy?
Yeah, what's going on here with a Wonderland Turbo?
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Just because you die a lot does not mean you're bad at them.
Zero deaths, Lewis.
Just means you're, playing to your fullest.
Aha, here we go. Dawn.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Real quick, I gotta say thank you to somebody in San Diego for 50.
Yes! Whoa!
50 gift
Thank
subs.
you, somebody.
That is absolutely incredible. Thank you for your incredible generosity, you guys.
Wait, we have to do the thing.
Yeah, we have to do the thing. If you'll hold that thought. What? 50 gift subs? Somebody in San Diego, I think you might have been the one to inspire that early on. We were getting some big gift subs, and we appreciate that very much. 50 is amazing. All 50 of you who just got those gift subs, shout out a thank you to somebody in San Diego and all these awesome recruiters. We call them recruiters, folks who give these gift subs. They're randomly allocated to everybody on the channel. And if you like, check out the starter kit right here. It will show you what to do to take access of all of the benefits of your subscription. You can now come join us in our subscriber rooms on Discord, which today are Zedith Garden and Jerry Fridge. And you're also entered in 5 times into all of our prize giveaways, so we'll pull the prize in just a little bit. Newly sober, Lewis first noticed the monotony.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
I would too, man. Yeah. Chop it, and push it, chop it.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Mine would begin to do anything besides beheading fish one at a time.
Wander.
Whoa.
I asked him to describe it.
Stanley took the door to the left.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Bats and toads?
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Whole new Lewis?
So I let him go
Why can't we get
on.
robots to behead these fish?
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
the doggo? Roll with us, dog.
On the edge of a city he named Louis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
I've been being a good worker. Oh, there's the fish.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
Man, these people are having a great time. Thank you, everyone.
But
Thank
his
you,
chopping
please.
was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
Oh, ascend the throne.
He held an election for men. And he won.
Ripa!
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
New Louisville? In Kentucky?
St. Louis.
St. Louis? Missouri?
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
In Minnesota?
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Sail away, sail away, sail away. I mean, his imagination seems much better than this cannery.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
Radiant rainbows?
radiant rainbows.
I like a branching narrative. Sorry, I'm trying to
He
chop
followed
these
the
things
sound
at
of
the same
her
time. Follow the sound of a silver harp or an electric sitar. Silver harp.
silver harp.
Silver harp. The fish is in my way.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
king?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Yeah, he's losing himself in the dream.
He began to forget the world we know.
It smells bad.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to visit us. You look so wonderful. Beautiful music you
Including
make
the
and nice
wise
drumming.
Pelican who'd insisted on inviting him.
This. Too much jubilation. Hello. Thank you all
As
for being
Queen
here.
waited, holding his crown.
Our queen.
There was only one thing left to do.
Send the throne.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Well, we didn't miss any.
Idea.
Are you collecting a Theo? No. Ah.
Only one thing to do at a time like this.
Hit it.
Happy hat. Ignite. What? Whoa, wow, whoa.
What? Whoa, wow, whoa.
All right, well, yes, that was an intense game, a beautiful game, an intense game, a gorgeous game, a depressing game, a thoughtful game. Ruse Panda, thank you for that huge cheers. Vidwali, Edwara,
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot to handle. That's a lot to process.
I know.
You guys doing all right? I'm glad you're hyped for the Happy Hat. There's an ending, isn't there? We made it to the ending.
Yeah.
But then we jumped back around
because we had missed Lewis's story.
To participate in Lewis's story. We wanted to see all the endings. This is What Remains of Edith Finch, my friends, and you have recommended our next Saturday game. So if you're a Saturday joining fellow, we have a little old game that you have recommended so many times over that I'm really excited to play it. The Wolf Among Us. We'll be playing our next Saturday game starting in January.
Yes.
And our next line is...
Our next line,
I just read, Dean DDM would like me to say Connor's line, please. And they have asked many times, and I suppose I should. What Connor's line should I say? I don't even know.
There's the
Do
line.
I even know? Who's Connor?
There's the Connor line.
I don't know Connor. I'm just Bryan, and I ate so much cheese I can't remember what happened before Christmas. Hello, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. Like that one? I'm just a dude. Just a dude and his wife.
Just a dude and his wife.
Just a dude and his wife and a cat who play video games. Who was your favorite story, you guys? What do you think? I don't know. That last one with Lewis, you were right to recommend that one so strongly. That was a good one. I think a little boy swinging on the swing set was really sad, going up into space. That was super sad. Avari Roman, thanks for the cheers. And Big Video Game Music Nerd, thank you all for playing all these stories, even though they're kind of harrowing. The game is beautiful and one of my favorites. It's amazing to see you play. Thank you very much, Big Video Game Music Nerd, for the Bryan's Happy Hat Fund. We appreciate that. Thank you. This is Theo.
Yes.
The swing set story definitely got me. What about you guys? Which stories? I see Calvin.
Barbara.
Oh, you know what? Who was the one in the basement? The one who lived in
Walter.
the bunker. Walter, that was really sad.
I think Calvin. Barbara, that was a very involved story, playing through that comic book.
Barbara had a whack story too, but the train one, yeah. The comic one. I think it was really cool how they were all in the different styles. That was really fun to play through them all.
What do you think?
All right, so we got to pull a winner from our gift sub givers. Yeah, the baby in the tub was too much for me. I couldn't handle that one.
No.
Too much for me. So we got a bunch of you guys who have retweeted to invite your friends, so we got to pull a winner before we do our raid, and we got a nice raid lined up. Our mods have plotted a raid of epic proportion.
Ooh.
Whoa, 219 of you have retweeted. Appreciate that very much.
What do you think if it moves?
And all the retweet streams, so I'm going to pull those all up, and let's pull a winner. Word. All right, here it goes. A little something like this. And our winner off of Twitter, Theo. Are you ready, sir?
Are you ready?
Prepare for the ultimate boop. Off of Twitter, the winner is... Callie Dreamin08. Congratulations, you are the winner. I appreciate you very much. And now a winner from our gift sub givers. Everybody who gave one or many gift subs is entered into our third smaller giveaway. Let's get a little drum roll like this. And the winner is Theo T-Witched. Congratulations, T-Witched. You are the winner. You'll get a message from Colorful Mess 18, who's our moderator in charge of prizes. Thank you to all of our moderators. That was on Twitter. So Callie Dreamin08 on Twitter and T-Witched on Twitch. Oh my gosh, congrats. Yeah,
Wow.
T-Witched, that's right. I see the Zen Garden crew is especially hyped for you. Oh my goodness, it's true. You're going to get a message on Twitch from Colorful Miss 18. We'll find out where we can send your prize, and I will DM the winner on Twitter. Guys, we've got an awesome raid lined up for you today. One of our dear friends. Can you, Puppeteer, confirm for me the Twitter channel there? The @ is helpful, but I want to make sure I get it right on Twitch.
Oh man, I am so I'm glad we played that game. I really enjoyed it. I thought visually it was very stunning. I really liked the way...
it hits hard, though, this game.
Yeah,
I think you're right there, Puppet Kurt.
Definitely hits hard. But had a positive, end to it, so it didn't... If we hadn't just ended going back to Lewis's story, it would have ended a little nicer.
A little nicer, but y'all wanted to go back again. All right, sweet. Thank you, Puppet Kurt. So here is our awesome raid. I gotta tell you guys real quick that we have our Detroit Become Human stream is tomorrow. If you would like to join us, same time, same place, noon to 3 Pacific. And then on Tuesday, we're going to have our Crash Team Racing community stream. If you guys would like to join us on the race, if you have PlayStation 4 and Crash Team Racing, you can fill out the form that I've tweeted, or it's also up on Discord. You guys can race along with Amelia and I on Tuesday. We're also going to be sharing a bunch of your Dechart December artwork, which is really awesome. Any kind of artwork can be shared with hashtag Dechart December. We're going to go through Twitter, Instagram, and Discord on the stream to check out your work. And then our next game that you have recommended so many times, and we're going to be playing on Saturdays in January, is Wolf Among Us. Yes. So thank you guys all for being here with us. Theo just turned 8 months yesterday, to answer the question I saw flowing through the chat. We're all going to raid over together to one of our lovely community members, Macachino. We love Macachino, and we're very grateful for all their artwork. So let's raid over to them. I believe they're playing Spyro, so we'll be able to decompress and have some happy vibes. I like your I Like Cats shirt, Amelia.
I do too.
You're a lovely group of people. Thank you guys all for joining. Thank you for being so gentle and supportive of one another. I really appreciate seeing all your kind messages going back to each other from the holiday season and all that good stuff. So thanks for taking care of each other and being awesome. We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow if you want to join us for Detroit, and on Tuesday for our New Year's Eve stream. See you guys. Raid, 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 raid.